Good evening, hello there, you everybody. I'm back with this video as well. In this video, I'm gonna be taking an exam that is held by University of Oxford. It is an international exam normally held in University of Oxford, and so many students qualified themselves with this exam, taking this exam, responding to the United Kingdom's query appropriately, having accomplished flamboyant. What am I gonna be presenting? That's all. So you just gotta listen to me fully from the beginning to the end, and more specifically in a school where I'm working as a tutor in National English School, is because since I've been in National English School, it is always great opportunity for me to innovate something, just as I'm gonna be doing at the moment too. So before I begin it, I just want you to have me the feedback when you listen to fully from the beginning to the end after the video. You got to have me the feedback, that's all. So let's take exam together and listen very carefully. How do we take this exam? So the first question I have here for myself is this.
4 questions. You are going to answer 6 questions about your talk. You have 30 seconds to answer each question. Start speaking when you hear the tone. Question 1. Your talk was about different types of holidays. Tell me about a holiday you have been on recently.
As the times begin, and it is up to me to describe the vacation I have been recently on. Was last month's vacation. It was a long vacation because on that vacation I clearly remember visiting together with friends in Ajanta Caves, and exploration went successfully, picking up a lot of tourists over there. I could not play it cool when I met up with people from the United States and taking interview, asking them questions.
Question 2. Why do people go on holiday?
They normally go on a vacation just because it is all they always have a different kinds of purposes. When you have a vacation, when you're on a vacation, when you got an invitation from your friend's sides, or you have got an invitation card to go to, and then they set up something new and they invite you to be there, especially as a special guest. So you gotta be there with your friends, that's all. And no makes no difference whatever you do. But when you are
Question 3. Do you prefer holidays in busy places, or do you prefer holidays in quiet places?
That's an interesting question for me to answer, sir. I normally prefer the holiday in a busy place, because when you have a holiday in a busy place, a lot you can have in so common, having natural atmosphere, academical, professional, and many other kinds of atmosphere too. Makes no difference whatever you have. What you just got to do in a public place, in a busy holiday in a busy place, is you can innovate something, you can have something you can find is interesting, relaxing.
Question 4. When is the best time of the year to travel?
That's an interesting question for me again, is to respond to such a query what you're asking. The best time is to go on a vacation is summer, is because if you are the tutor, so you are on a long vacation, you have a month off and you can be with. So finding something new, innovate something, or doing something that cheers you up is always exciting opportunities to take. So I normally prefer no long
Question 5.
holiday.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of living in a place with a lot of tourists?
The biggest advantage you're gonna have living in a tourist place is if you're a tutor, or if you're well qualified, you can have over thousands of atmospheres placed accordingly. You can pick up tourists, you can experience something new, or you can have a lot of other things too, such as in many other kinds of communication. You can be able to communicate people with different kinds of imagination. That's all what you can do. And furthermore, of
Question
course,
6. How do you think holidays will be different in the future?
the vocations are gonna be completely or apples and oranges in the future, just because it's up to the generalization atmosphere, nation interculturalism accordingly. If you're in a nation where people have the same habituality, you can be quite with, so it is gonna be fun for you. However, there are many places where people do not find themselves, they live comfortably, so that may be a little disaster. But if you have your survival, nobody's gonna be
Speaking
stuck.
Part